run-through of the show. It's the first time we've ever put any of the sequences together, and it's just to see how all of the scenes and songs work in together, and if we have the right pace and the kind of right length for the first act.
Run through, always a bit scary. Gets put together so quickly. Obviously, like, the run of it is the most important thing, really, to get the pace up. But yeah, it's scary. Everyone kind of just pulls together last minute there and does it. Obviously, get a few things wrong, but that's what rehearsals are for.
Always funny. We're trying to get through to lunch for 1:30, okay?
All in all, I think it went pretty well for a first run through, especially when you get people in watching, which is always bad. You just have to kind of block them out because it's not obviously for them. They're going to have a critical view in a way, but hopefully in a positive way too. But yeah, it was all right. It wasn't too bad.
The nice thing about going through it once like that is you can see the sequence. We've never really seen that before. We've just been doing a scene here, there and everywhere with a bit of dancing, then dragged off to do a bit of singing. Suddenly you can see the flow in it. Suddenly you can see how it's going to happen and what what they're going to see out there. So that was good. It was good.
It's a shame we haven't got a bit more time, but I think it'll be all right.
What are we on? Week 4?
We've had 4 weeks.
It's unbelievable.
For a brand new show, is unheard of.
Which just goes to show how much people have pulled together. It's such a team.
And it's a great cast and it's a great production.
Everything is brilliant.
You invest so much of your time and your money and your life and your emotion into it, and to see it happen is fantastic, but at the same time, it's now becoming an entity that is taking over itself. It's a huge production. There's so many more people involved, and it will be off, and it will do what it does, and I'm sure it will be hugely successful. I hope it will.
The Corrie took 3 huge steps back today.
Yeah.
If I had 2 more days, I could...
As I say, we'll fashion you something out of the tech week. And
I've got 3 hours. I said I've got about 20 pages, and I said, it's all right, we've got 3 hours tomorrow.
Yes, excuse me. I'm giving you a whole session.
Giving me a whole 3 hours.
For God's sake.
So that was our last run, well, our first and final run before Cardiff. We're all thoroughly knackered, but half a day rehearsal tomorrow, and then that's it, and then travelling to Cardiff with all the sheep and all that sort of thing, God, I'm just rambling. I'm so tired. I'm sorry.
It feels like we're going on a bit of a holiday.
It does.
It feels like, we're out of here onto the next one.
Do you know what? I think people are really excited about it, but you know what? We're going to get there and we're going to be like, oh my God, we're going to just be so knackered and we're going to be working us so hard, and it's not going to be a holiday at all.
10 till 10, 12-hour days, I reckon.
At least.
Rehearsal's over. Now we're off to Cardiff.
I have no maternal instinct, but I'm sure it's like raising a child and letting it go. You put so much of your life into it, and then they have to fly the nest, and the show is about to fly the nest. And I hope it flies. It doesn't plummet to the ground and die a horrible death.
After 4 weeks of rehearsals, the Never Forget cast and crew have relocated to Cardiff for the final preparations for opening night. It's up to James, the technical stage manager, to ensure that everything is loaded in, erected and working.
Today is our first day in the Millennium Centre in Cardiff. This is the first stage of our fit-up. This will be the first time that, of course, that we've actually got the set together, we've got the lighting together, we've got sound together, and it'll be the first time that we've got the water being fitted and we've got the fire effect being fitted. This blanket that will be coming in, i.e. waterfall, will be the biggest one that's ever been made, so it's a brand new beast.
After being in London for about 4 weeks, you get to the point of the the rehearsals where you need like another adrenaline rush, as in the set, to see, you know, to go and see the demonstrations of the fire and stuff and the water, and to get into costume and see, you know, take that extra step. So it's great to be in Cardiff, to be honest.
Here we are. It's all terribly exciting and new, and fills us all with great enthusiasm, no doubt. However, it is now time for a serious amount of hard work. We have no time. We have a lot to achieve, and those two things do not go together. This next 4.5 days isn't about you anymore. It's about the bigger picture and the wider thing. You are, after all, only actors. Some of you are only dancers, which is even worse. And that is the tone under which the rest of the week will be conducted. So get used to it.
In tech runs, which is what we're doing at the minute, we're taking for 4 days pretty much, well, about 3.5. And basically they have to go through the whole show, literally, you know, looking through it with a fine-tooth comb.
Whilst the cast test the stage for the first time, producer Bronya is also experiencing an exclusive.
So this is the first draft of the mock-up of the programme. Tristan's just brought it up from London. And we've got to have a little look, and we have to see if we like it. We've got to proofread it. And I think it's looking great. This is fantastic. I love this. Some lovely, lovely, lovely rehearsal room shots. Claudia, in the office, will go through it, and they will proofread to make sure that we haven't made any spelling mistakes and that all of the fonts are correct. Why don't you say production photographer, Catherine Ashmore?
And it's not long before no-nonsense Tristan gets in on the act.
It's fine, you can just put... I think all you need to do is just put photography and put the 3 names.
Okay. That solves that one.
Great.
No producer biogs. Is that how you guys want it?
There's nothing to say.
I noticed there were some size issues.
Yes, I thought there were size issues.
She said with the straight face. Where is it?
Here, Bob. Let me help you.
So it's going to be the Mike Dixon size throughout, with the exception of that line, including your billing is getting bigger.
Fine. Do you want to produce biog? We don't need one.
I do not want a producer's biog.
Then neither of you can have one, so there's continuity.
Great.
This is absolutely
Which is what we said. No, marvellous.
But there will be an issue that we will have to include one.
I can tell it to you now because it's 1 sentence.
Please dictate away. No, don't put it on the back.
Okay.
Please put it there.
Tristan has produced...
5 shows?
Has produced 5 musicals.
Did you write mine? In a similar vein?
Bronya
is thrilled to be producing her first musical, never forget, and hopes to produce many more.
Bronya turned up. And...
You can't say that.
And...
In a frock. With vodka martini.
And, yes, and drank well. No, but Bronya will have a little think about that.
Thank you very much for your time.